How to stay safe and healthy during a pandemic. Whether it's bird flu, the coronavirus COVID-19, MERS or Zika, the threat of a serious pandemic can strike fear in people across the globe. People can easily get scared and think getting sick is unavoidable or take on any drastic measure to save themselves. However, it's wise to respect these infections. After all, each one can make people seriously sick. Still, there's no reason to panic. You can protect yourself by practicing good hygiene and following the guidelines provided by doctors. We are sharing with you 10 ways which will help you to stay safe and healthy during the time of a pandemic. Number 1. Keep up to date on information. There are all kinds of information and rumors out there about the pandemics and what they can mean for you and the world at large. Nowadays, sharing any kind of information is just a matter of some clicks. But the information available might be incorrect, taken out of context, or even be politically motivated. It can create panic and fear situations and can endanger many lives. It's up to you to make sure you are using reliable and up-to-date sources of information that you can trust. Do your own research and make sure that a claim is verified by more than one source. Avoid the wrong information and rumors and make sure that you are not spreading it further. Number 2. Stay at home. If you or a loved one is already showing signs of illness, avoid going out in public. In more severe cases, sick people might be placed under quarantine or isolation. This is the time to practice social distancing, but if you have to go out where plenty of people are present, whenever possible keep a meter distance away from them. Someone near to you may be infected and may be showing no visible symptoms. Number 3. Sanitize items that are regularly used. Just as people should avoid going out in public when getting sick, it can be equally as important for people who are currently in good health to avoid close contact with people who are showing visible symptoms. You should regularly sanitize frequently touched items in your home or place of your work. This way you can avoid indirect contact with a sick person. These include desktops, mobile phones, computer keyboards, TV remotes, door handles and kitchen counters, etc. Rub them down with a rag or paper towel that has been dampened with alcohol-based disinfectant. Don't use too much of it, which may get the electronics wet. A damp cloth is sufficient and will not harm your devices. Number 4. Avoid contact with wild or farm animals. Various animals can carry harmful germs that can cause a variety of illnesses in people. These are known as zoonotic diseases and they can be spread by touch, bite, or even by inhabiting the same area as an animal. Farm animals, as well as wild animals, can be dangerous to humans, especially during a pandemic. Avoid these animals whenever possible, and if it is unavoidable to coming in contact with them, it's best to wash and sanitize your hands after dealing with them, their supplies, or the areas where they live. Number 5. Use clean towels. To cut back on laundry, people can get into the habit of using the same towel or washcloth again and again. But that's not always safe. Towels can be a breeding ground for germs, especially when sick people are using them. It's important for people to clean and replace the towels in their shared living spaces, like in kitchens or in bathrooms. It's best to not share a towel with anyone in your household who is sick. Get your own and make sure it is washed regularly with hot water and dry them in the sun or a hot dryer cycle. Number 6. Stay hydrated. When you are feeling unwell, your body starts using more fluids than usual. So, without even realizing it, you can become dehydrated. Keep hydrating yourself by drinking around 8 to 12 cups of fluids, like water, fruit juice or milk per day. Number 7. Wash your hands frequently. We touch many surfaces in a day and imagine that the sneezes or germy hands have left infectious residues on every surface that you have not personally cleaned or seen cleaned, especially outside your home. When you touch those surfaces, you carry those germs in your hands and you can spread them further, which can harm you and other people. Wash your hands several times a day with soap and water for 20 seconds. Don't forget to wash between your fingers and under nails. If soap and water is unavailable, you can disinfect hands with an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Number 8. Don't touch your face. It's hard not to touch face, and it is estimated that people touch their faces about 23 times per hour. Respiratory infections can be caused by many different bacteria, viruses and other disease-causing germs. When you touch your face with dirty, unwashed hands, the germs you had picked up from touching a contaminated surface begin reproducing and enters the body as soon as they come in contact with the moist areas of our eyes, nose and mouth. To help prevent the infections, keep your hands away from your face. Number 9. Practice good hygiene. Habits like washing your hands, coughing or sneezing into your elbow or tissue and not on your hands, will help you to maintain a good hygiene. Keep in mind that you may get infected and show no visible symptoms, but you might be able to infect other people who are at high risk of serious disease, like as an elderly grandparent or a colleague with an underlying medical condition like asthma. Number 10. Wear gloves and masks in public. Germs are often spread by hands. Wearing gloves and masks in public can help, but you have to use them correctly. For gloves, it's important to remember that you can get germs from gloves onto your hands when you remove them. So make sure to regularly wash your hands just like healthcare workers after taking them off. It's often a good idea to even wash your hands while wearing gloves. For masks, they really should be worn by people who already have signs of illness, to avoid spreading possible disease, but it is not necessary to wear masks by healthy people. Also keep in mind that, when a face mask comes with a colored side, it's meant to be the external side, and it's important to wear it properly in order to use its filter. It's also important to regularly replace face masks after each use, as well as cleaning your face and hands before and after using masks. What are the measures you are taking to keep yourself safe during the time of pandemic? Please share with us down in the comments. If you find this video useful, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching.